Hello everybody, so we are back for another segment of our question and answers. This week we have 4 questions that Lexi has pulled together and is ready to ask.
So one of the questions we got was, how do you mix wood tones?
So first you want to find your main base wood tone, whether that's in your kitchen, it may be your cabinets. If you have wood floors throughout your house, it may be the flooring. It could maybe be, if you're in a dining room, maybe it's your dining room table, but find that main base or foundation, that main piece that you're working with. And then you want to stick primarily with the same undertones. So undertones are kind of big, whether you're working with any color, whether it's paint or wood or fabric, but you want to stick with either your warm tones together, your cool tones together, or your neutral tones together. Then after you've kind of decided on what your undertone is, you also kind of want to determine what is the style you're going for, because sometimes like contemporary, maybe you can go a little bit more high contrast versus traditional. Maybe you want to stick a little bit more with the same medium tone versus dark or light or something like that. You may want to go dark and light together. You may want to stay medium and dark or medium and light. And then you also just kind of want to make sure that you separate the wood tones with your upholstered pieces too, so you kind of give them all some breathing room away from each other. But don't do matching sets. Do not do that.
Our next question is, what design trend do you wish would not come back?
There are a few I wish would not come back. There are a lot coming back that I'm happy about. A few I wish I would not. One of them I have actually seen not in our area, not in Texas or in the middle of the country, but I've seen coming from further out on Instagram posts are swags. I've seen swags coming back in window treatments, so I don't want swags and jabots to come back, and I definitely don't want them to come back with all the fringe and the tassels and the brocade and contrasting fabrics, and no, please no.
Okay, well, our next question is, what is one piece of advice you would give to a new designer?
One piece of advice I would give is, whether you're working in a design firm or you're trying to start your own business, it usually doesn't matter what field of interior design you're in, unless you're like a DIY designer and you can design it and you can build it and you can install it, odds are you're part of a team, whether you work with a team or you don't. So remember to work with integrity. Remember to communicate with integrity, because you are a part of a team. So your trades, your contractors, your vendors, they're all part of who you are. So just try and remember that when you're working with the team of people you're working with. It's a collaboration, and to conduct yourself with integrity.
Good one. And then our last question today is, what is your favorite room to design?
I had to think about that one. I think family rooms are my favorite room to design, because you get to work with everything. You get to work with like the fireplace. You get to play with the different, the hard surfaces, tile or stone or woods. And then you also get to have the rugs, and you get to have all of the soft furnishings mixed with the case goods and the window treatments and the art, and everything I feel like is all in one room. So I really like the living room, the family room. I think that might be my favorite room.
Good. Those are all our questions for today.
Okay, well, I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you have any questions based on my answers, please feel free to leave them in the comments. I will answer them and send more for next week.